Namaste YouTube, welcome to Mega Music Reaction Fest V1 on Enoma. We are going to give our reaction to one of the most popular requests on our channel, and that is for Iron Maiden's Hallowed Be Thy Name.
Yeah, let's get started with it. It's a popular request, it's
and
a pride
I'm
request.
by the name itself.
Yeah, it should be interesting. Let's get started.
When the bell begins to chime, reflecting on my past life, and it doesn't have much time, 'cause at 5 o'clock they take me to the gallows pole. Time for me
keen on knowing your thoughts and
Let's
analysis.
take you to this.
Yes, there's Iron Maiden and then there are others.
Haha.
Yes, I've said that for a couple of other big bands.
Yeah.
But when it comes to Iron Maiden, they are a class apart. They are a class apart.
Yeah.
You know, you talk about deep, intense, meaningful lyrics, Iron Maiden has it. But above all, they have tremendous, pulsating, exciting, fascinating music. And the vocals on this were epic by Bruce Dickinson. Name! Hallowed be thy name.
Yeah.
Of course, nothing like what I sang it after karaoke night. This is what has happened to my voice. But either ways, I can't do what he did. But the fact is, he had great vocals in this one.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on the lyrics, the analysis, as a counselor, as a first-time listener? Because I've heard this before, so I'll stay away from giving my analysis on the lyrics. What are your thoughts? And we'll wind up.
First of all, I love the way it started. A slow start which gave a build up to what was coming. And I love the entire piece of the music. There was kind of, musical pattern they created during the and that was non-stop. You may get tired of thinking how much it is, and that was going on and on and on and on and on. So that is the kind of effort, that is the kind of thought, that is the kind of music they created. And while towards the end, when the guitar was playing, right before the climax and the end, I felt like, I may be stupid to think that way, but I should have known how to play guitar. That makes you feel like that because it sounds so great. You feel like you should have known it. At least you should have known it.
Any light
I could
on,
play. Yeah, I'm
any
coming
light
down
on
to
the
the
lyrics? Because the
yes.
lyrics were quite deep.
I know. I felt sad when it started, when the beginning and the build-up was going on. Poor guy who's sitting in his cell. I know it's not a poor guy, somebody who's in the cell and who's going to the gallows. He's done something or the other. I'm no judge. I don't know the whole story. We don't know. We only know what is shown in the song and what is in the lyrics. And how he's anticipating the next day that is going to come. 5 o'clock in the morning, we all know, in most countries, 5 o'clock in the morning is the time when they are taken from their cells. Dot on time they are given their sentence and their life is over when it is a death sentence. And so many floods of thoughts are going through his mind. Sometimes, he's thinking, did I really do this bad to be in this place? He's getting worried, he's getting scared of the entire scene, how it is going to go. Is this how it is going to end? Is this the last time I'm thinking about things? Is this the last night I'm going to live on this planet? And he also thinks, most of us say and we all believe and think inside, I'm not scared of death. We all say that to ourselves, I'm not scared if I have to die today right now. But when we know the time and the date and the moment of our death, that's when we are quite scared. We are scared to our death. That's when we are scared to our death. And that's what is going on. He's thinking about so many things, emotions, everything is on the highest level at that moment when you're going to the gallows and how the process is going to happen. This is what he'll be going through the courtyard and he'll be going through the pole, and then the priest will be coming and the priest will be saying his prayers, and after that
Someone also said from one of the cells, may God be with you.
Yeah, I like that. May God be with you.
And he replied, or he thought to himself, if God was with me, why am I here?
Why am I here?
What are your thoughts in the final part of the song? If you got that.
That also tells that he might be innocent.
Perhaps.
Yeah, because he believes that he is not in the right place. If God would have been fair and if things would have been fair with him, he wouldn't be there.
What did you think about the ending, the last words? Did you get it? Any of it?
Hallowed by...
Before that, when he said that about the ending, it seems to be that he's looking at the story from after he's dead. So he's narrating it after he's already killed.
No, I didn't understand that.
You didn't get that?
No.
Okay.
Because I know that he said to the priest that the priest came and he's going to say his prayers and I'm going to die. But after that, what do you think?
I guess he said that it's all part of it. It's not that big a deal at the end of the day. And you must kind of... Actually, even I didn't see the last verse. if you could just put it on till there, since I mentioned it, it's
yeah, you mentioned it
important
because
that
I was so blown
need
away
to
by
come.
the guitaring.
Yeah,
and
I
the
thought you were
music.
listening to it, so
No,
that's why I asked you.
I was
You know,
in love with
before
the
the
music.
when did it get over?
Yeah. Yeah.
Somewhere over here. But anyways, anything else you'd like to add about the music or the lyrics?
I love the
Till it
music.
comes.
I really love the music. It's still, ringing in my mind. It is ringing in my ears. The way it was created. I loved every part of the song. I loved the way it started slow and then it picked up pace. Everything started fast. After he spoke about the background that I'm in the cell, I'm in my cold cell and I'm, thinking about things and this, that. And then everything went full-fledged. It was a force that was put into it.
Yeah, continue speaking. I'll try and find that because it's
It
very
is
difficult.
right here. Wait.
You continue speaking, please.
Yeah. So, these songs also give better feeling and idea about how life is and how short life is. If he wasn't in the cell and it wasn't about the sentence and things like that, our life is
I'll just
fine.
read this out. Mark my words, please believe my soul lives on. Don't worry now that I have gone. I've gone beyond to see the truth. Got that? Mark my words, please believe my soul lives on. Don't worry now that I have gone. I've gone beyond to see the truth. What sense can you make of this? When you know that your time is close at hand, maybe then you'll begin to understand. Life down there is just a strange illusion. So these were the last few words of this.
I know.
What do you have to say about this now?
Right now is the best time. He is realizing what real life is. And life is all about what we perceive, what happens over here is not the reality. When we actually go through it and it is almost to be over or when it gets over, you see the right things in the right perspective. How much was true, how much was fake, how much was false, and what exactly they did with it.
Yeah, at the end he kind of realizes after he's
Everything,
gone
yeah.
that it's just life is just like some strange kind of illusion. The correct
It's
exact
what you
words.
think, yeah.
Yeah, you kind of think it's going
What
to be
you have
something
made up.
but then it may be something totally different. By the end of the day, you realize this is what that quote says it so well. Life is what happens while you're busy making other plans.
Yeah.
So that I guess that's what he's trying to say. That when your end is near, you start to realize that whatever I did in my life, maybe it was just something else. I imagined something, I wanted to do something, but everything turned out to be completely different, And maybe that's the beauty of life. Is he saying that that's the beauty of life? Or is he saying that life sucks? What do you make of it?
I'll tell you what. In India, many gurus, many people who speak about life, they all say this. What these lines are.
Okay.
And, life, most people, even till the day they have died or after even death, they couldn't know what they were living for. They didn't really know what their life was for, what
Their
the life
purpose.
is. Yeah. And why they were doing the things that they were doing. And they don't even realize what they did in their life, whether it was the right thing to do or not the right thing to do. But life is all about, we call it in the Moh Maya. Moh Maya is all the material things in life. And that's what we think is life. When life could be beyond that, it is actually all the illusions and all the things that we see. In psychology also we have these things. People, what they see, what they have learned, what they observe, what they some of it we are born with, it's all that our life is. And I've always believed, we start categorizing people, we put tags to people, and that's how we decide whose life is what. Sometimes we say the person is low life, sometimes we say he's a very good person, this, that. But what happens life to a poor person? A person who lives in the slum, life to him is everything that is around him.
Yeah.
What he sees, that's what he thinks that is his life. And life to a person who lives in Beverly Hills, for an example. That's what he thinks that his life is.
90210.
That's what they think that life is. And life to a person who is living in a far off remote area of our country, somewhere in the jungle still now, on a secluded island, for them that's what life is. At the end of the day, where we stay, what we see, what we learn, what we observe, that's what life is.
Right. That
That's
makes
all.
so much
Yeah,
sense.
we don't really know what life is.
I attended a very big spiritual leaders retreat once during my young adulthood years, and I remember well what he said about life and death.
Yeah.
He said that when we die, we are not actually dead, it's just that our physical
The shell is.
body has left this
Yeah.
planet, is over, the physical form is over, but then we go to a higher level, which is the spiritual realm of life. So we actually continue, and I hope that what he said is true, because that would make it so interesting. Life is never ending for everybody.
I think that is how
But
it
at the
is.
end of the day, this is, I guess, one of the best Iron Maiden songs I've heard. It is one of the best heavy metal songs too. Very well written, very well portrayed. The Iron Maiden is amazing at that. They're amazing at writing, narrations in their lyrics of historical events or things which have happened in the past or things which you can connect with. This you've seen it in some movie or you've read it in a book. Iron Maiden is really amazing at doing that. Out of most heavy metal or rock bands you'll hear, I guess Iron Maiden is the best at writing descriptive lyrics about historical events and things. No one else, I think, comes close to them. And I've heard over 7,000 songs, and majority of them have been rock songs. And I guess that's what I mean. I'm not even guessing. I'll say that Iron Maiden is really good. This was a nice, beautiful scene. You could literally imagine the scene.
It
The
reminded me
guy's in a
of,
cell, he's about to die. This is what he's going
it
through.
reminded me of the movie called Green Mile.
Green Mile,
Yeah,
of course.
of Tom
Tom
Hanks.
Hanks and
And there it's all about the Green Mile.
Yeah.
It's all about the Green Mile. Also, it reminded me of the movie that I saw actually yesterday, Flight.
Flight, yeah.
Of Denzel Washington, where he's a non-believer in God, and when the flight is going to crash, actually, his fellow pilot says, "Oh Lord," and he says, "Your Lord is not going to help you right now," and they somehow land and things like that.
Yeah.
And at the end of the movie, the last scene, when he knows he's in a tight position, he says, "God help me."
God help me.
God help me.
So that's about it for this reaction. I guess we've added some different insight than what most people will add, because we're giving it a take from India, the flavor of India in our reactions, and our background as counselors, teachers, full-time parents at home.
Well,
So I guess we are analyzing it based on all that.
The viewers of this reaction on a task, what they think what life is. Is the material things only the life is? What is life? What have you thought of it?
I guess that is one thing that not too many people will answer.
Yeah.
That's about it. Dead Man Walking comes to mind, lest I forget. The
Thanks
movie.
for watching.